Russia's war economy is sustained.
Modalities, this is still a work ahead of us in the coming, I would say, weeks rather than months.
Just one day after European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen declared a hardline stance on Russian energy, her own commissioner softened the message, leaving Europe's biggest oil imports untouched.
Russia's war economy is sustained by the revenues from fossil fuels. We want to cut these revenues. So we are banning imports of Russian LNG into European markets. It is time to turn off the tap. We are prepared for this.
Despite the tough rhetoric, the EU's 19th sanctions package targets Russian liquefied natural gas, LNG only, leaving oil exports largely untouched. Analysts say this shows internal divisions and cautious pragmatism, particularly as Hungary enjoys a derogation from the sanctions regime. Member states continue to debate timelines and enforcement measures, highlighting the challenges of a unified European energy policy.
As regards 19 sanctions package in the area of energy, it doesn't specifically deal with oil, but it deals with LNG. So basically prohibiting the import of LNG, Russian LNG into the EU, and foreseeing certain phase-out period, how it's to be done. But we also have our broader strategy to completely phase out Russian fossil fuels, including oil, where indeed right now Hungary has certain derogation from the sanctions regime, as you know. And we continue to work on this strategy, and the aim is indeed eventually completely move away and decouple from our dependency from Russian fossil fuels.
As winter begins across Europe with temperatures dropping and households turning on heating, the stakes are real. The EU's hesitation on oil sanctions is no longer just rhetoric. It risks tangible impacts on energy supply and costs, exposing Brussels' cold feet in practice. Meanwhile, plans to convert frozen Russian assets into loans for Ukraine remain stalled. Over EUR 200 billion in Russian sovereign assets are blocked in Europe, but legal and operational hurdles mean it could take weeks before any concrete action is taken, giving Moscow time to react.
So right now we have presented or outlined the concept we expect, but on exact modalities, this is still a work ahead of us in the coming, I would say, weeks rather than months.
The contrast between von der Leyen's hardline words and Dombrovskis's clarification underscores a policy gap between rhetoric and reality. While Brussels threatens strict sanctions, Russia continues to profit from oil revenues and can exploit EU divisions.